Me. No, I'm not the Great and Mighty Pooh. Anyway, speaking of, welcome to Binding of Isaac. This is your crash course on how to properly play Cain, because a lot of people don't seem to know how to play Tainted Cain. In fact, I see a lot of people playing Tainted Cain the most fair and quick way possible. Which, this is Binding of Isaac. You want a breakfast, don't you? You want a breakfast. Well, anyway, first rule of advice for playing Tainted Cain. Take everything. Don't pick up any collectibles until after you have knocked out everything. Cut. Welcome to a brief crash course on how to play Tainted Cain. Most people I see online don't seem to understand the true potential of Bag of Crafting. Given the shocked reaction some people had on my live stream recently, when I broke Bag of Crafting like an egg. I made a delicious souffle omelet a la Food Wars out of it. One video in particular, I tried looking up if other people were doing this, and all the videos I saw for Tainted Cain were like, no, don't take the items, don't take these low-tier trash, you want all the high-tier stuff, don't you? Like, you want to go specifically for, like, Epic Fetus and all this stuff. All this lovely, super powerful, big stuff. But there's a little problem with that. All that superpowered giant stuff, fairly uncommon and not the easiest stuff to come across, honestly. So, yeah. If you're playing on console, the first step is to play on PC. Just kidding. You don't need this mod that shows you the recipes on how to get this stuff. It just really, really helps with... Let's try this again. Okay, let's try this again starting in an item room. There we go. Hey everybody, welcome to a lovely crash course on how to play Tainted Cain properly, because a lot of people seem to not know the true potential of this character, which kind of surprises me given how really the Isaac community loves to breakfast stuff. Well, for starters, ignore all the advice that says to not get everything. Like, these coins, this bomb, this soul heart... There's a lot of potential there. Oh, and a black heart too? Oh crap, I actually took the black heart accidentally. Cut. Now you can see we've got a nice bevy of options already. We've got Pandora's Box, we got some anemia, we got a lot of cool stuff there. You don't need the mod to show you the recipes, because you can also just trial and error your way into this. But the mod does really help. Actually, external items description mod is a godsend. Thank you, my viewers, for telling me about it and saying that you're okay with me using it, or questioning my sanity for not using it in the first place. I greatly appreciate stuff like that, and I appreciate feedback and likes and subs and whatnot on these fun little attempts at doing lessons. There was no structure to the lesson plan whatsoever. It's just a live stream while I'm awakened early in the morning after not sleeping, because who needs a stable sleep schedule, right? It's not like I have a doctor's appointment that I need to go to in the early afternoon tomorrow. Anyway, so first step is Tainted Cain, don't pick up anything. Said don't pick up anything. And it said first step is Tainted Cain is don't pick up anything. Oh, there's a trinket there. That might be useful. Crowheart does Crowheart stuff. Anyway. Finally published a Donkey Kong video I was making. Okay, cut. Welcome, viewer, to this lovely tutorial on how to use Tainted Cain properly, because I see a lot of people who don't seem to see the potential of bag of crafting. Now, for those of you who are new to Tainted Cain, he can't pick up items. They burst into a random assortment of 6 to 8 or 3 to 8 collectibles. Instead, you get this lovely little bag of crafting in your pocket that allows you to make your own items. Now, you might be wondering, or you might have seen some tutorials from other people saying that Tainted Cain is to be used sparingly and that you should keep all the stuff for not pick up certain things, etc., etc. Well, I'm here to tell you they're wrong. Because it turns out a bunch of low-tier trash is what breaks this character. Breaks the character like an egg. And lets you make a lovely souffle omelet out of this game for breakfast. And it can be done super simply with a few different pieces. Now you just need to get these components in order to craft these things. Alright. Nothing yet. Hello, Clifford Longhead. Did you see my latest video that I just posted on Donkey Kong 64? Okay. So, what do you see in this list of recipes that can be used to completely crack this game in half like an egg? I can tell you what it is. This piggy bank right here is the first step to breaking Tainted Cain. You want to craft a piggy bank. If you can craft a piggy bank successfully... Oops. No matter, I can still craft a piggy bank using the materials available to me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's drive. This is how you make the piggy bank. But yeah, the recipe will vary based on your seed, and it's going to be a completely crapshoot if you can get it in the first place this early. But what piggy bank does is whenever you take damage, you drop coins. So if I get hit by any of these guys, I'll drop a random assortment of coins. Now, this might seem pretty useless on its own, but I'm sure you can see where this could go. The next thing we need actually, why don't I do it? Why don't I do this? It works better this way for us, because now I don't die. And this is a video. This isn't me trying to show you the game and play the game. This is me messing with the game. Anyway, once you've gotten the piggy bank, every time you take damage, you're going to drop some coins. They're going to be a random assortment of coins. You can drop nickels, you can drop dimes. They're very rare to do that, though. But look at this. Look at all this crafting material, and I didn't have to pay a cent for it. I didn't have to do anything to get it. I literally just ended up with infinite money. Once you've got infinite money, you can make something along the lines of, like, what? Steam sale? Sure, why not? Though, double check your recipes before you do anything. Right now we have Steam sale now, so all the items in the Steam shop, or in the shop, are half off. So now those things are going to cost like 7 coins each. And they blow up into random items. That one made an Eternal Heart. I'll take that for later. So, when you're in this situation, you now check your recipes again, or you just randomly pick up the stuff. And a lot of people, if you're playing Tainted Cain, are just going to take the Soul Heart and the Eternal Heart and run. I am not a lot of people. I personally think that there's more use in patience, or more use in impatience here. Also, hi Clay. But yeah, so you can see now we have Piggy Bank. And you have an opportunity to get Gimpy. Gimpy means you'll drop a Soul Heart occasionally when you take damage. And for us, it appears that the recipe is a super simple 7 coins and a bomb. Now when we take damage, using this low-tier little weak item that people overlook because they don't want to pick up all the bombs and coins and stuff. If I go like this now, in addition to dropping all of these coins, there will be the occasional spawning Soul Heart. Now, normally you don't have infinite health to just waste like this. This is just for the sake of demonstrative purposes. But there is another item in this that gives you infinite health. And then you can turn that into infinite money, and I'm sure we all know what that one is. It's our good friend Scapular. Which also doesn't seem to show up very high in the hierarchy, as you can see here. And we got it. So, now you take that, take that from there. A bomb, and another Soul Heart. And now we've got Scapular. And what Scapular does is, if you take damage and it would bring you to half a heart, it gives you a Soul Heart. So, first things first, get Scapular and Piggy Bank. That's my main advice for you for Tainted Cain. Then, just simply leave the room, take the 2 hits, come back, waste the Soul Heart, and repeat ad nauseum. Now you have infinite Soul Hearts and infinite coins as long as you have patience to actually farm for them. Which, you can remember these are some pretty high tier items, aren't they, for this character? I'm sure you know that. But with infinite coins and infinite Soul Hearts, you can access a lot of new stuff. There's a lot of different stuff you can get for infinite Soul Hearts and infinite coins. And now is when you would do something like not take anything still, because if you did, it's not going to benefit you. Like, seriously. Look at all the cool stuff you can make if you are patient and figure out the sequences and stuff, even if you don't have the mod that shows you the recipes. But if you have the mod that shows you the recipes, this gives you a little head start. Little advantage there, but the end goal is not this. This is just how you start playing this character. The real goal is to find items that when you pick them up, drop items. Currently, we do not have any items that when you pick them up, drop another item. So it's back to just frying ourselves over and over again. You can also do it in a cursed room and it'll have similar results. Okay, now we're talking. We got $3 bill. Also, let it be known the game really does not like you doing this. For Tainted Cain, however, you don't necessarily need to have that. Because Tainted Cain has a pocketed item. If you're using normal bag of crafting, this next step won't work as easily for you. But once you have Scapular and the piggy bank, craft the razor. Like, once again, you're wasting all of these items, these low-tier trash, and getting yourself this weird thing that should not have been made because you just wasted all those coins and things, but who cares? You have infinite coins right now, and infinite soul hearts. Now you can literally just do it on demand. Like, tap twice, leave the room, come back, tap twice, leave the room, come back, tap twice, leave the room, come back. And thanks to our hard work and our efforts, we now have proptosis. We're no worse for the wear. We just have a heart and a half a heart and a soul heart to work with. And then you can also get this the sacrifice room with multiple payout stuff, because you can get all the stuff that the sacrifice room would normally give you. But you can also just use this spike over and over again to get stuff. Hey, look! More items to break stuff, to get things. At this point, you should have a few hundred recipes to work with, and you might be thinking, ooh, I want some of the shiny stuff. No, you still want to scroll all the way down to the very bottom of the list. Because the shiny stuff can wait until after you have gotten the best thing that you can possibly get for Tainted Cain. After already running this combo so far. And it looks like we can't make it yet. So, what are we going to make instead? Trivia question for the people in chat. What are we going to make next? That's right. We're gonna make a fanny pack. Because now, with our infinite health and our ability to get hurt over and over again, now when we get hurt, we drop things! All sorts of things! Stuff and things allow us to do things and stuff. Because now we're dropping those. But now that we're dropping that, we might as well complete the trifecta of stuff that lets us make things when we get hurt. And that would be... Where is it? Where'd it go? You also might want to refresh those recipes, because they will occasionally get locked up like that. And once you have this many different things, it's going to be easier to just be like this. And now you can see we got recipes galore. So we'll pick up our 99 coins, because we've broken the game open like a sack of hammers. And you remember how we basically left this Eternal Heart and didn't pick the Eternal Heart up first? Well, guess what? Now we're not shuffling around trying to find an Eternal Heart. But no, now that we have the trifecta, we have infinite items of all types of items. And now we have the D20. Of course, it's a sticky nickel. Why wouldn't it be? If you run out of room for items to drop, go to other rooms. Because if you have too many items in one room, it's going to make it really difficult for you to actually, you know, sort through them and pick them up. Remember, doing this, you don't spam this. You are supposed to be going in and out of the room. This is just me doing it because demonstrative purposes. But now we have infinite soul hearts, demon hearts, eternal hearts, keys, bombs, coins, lucky coins, nickels, and dimes. Oh, and bone hearts, apparently. The odds of dropping it are very low, and you're going to spend hours probably doing this. But now you also have infinite health to work with, because every time you get hit, every time you take the hit, you can just pick up one of the hearts that dropped or something, because you're most likely going to have enough hearts to do this. There we go. We go in there, and then not that. Oh, that's where I went wrong. So, you got the D6, you got the D20 now. So, what do you suppose this does? Also, ignore the list of overpowered broken things that we can make now, because, you can make Epicac Pyromaniac now with all the stuff that we have done, because we now have all of that stuff on the floor. Let's see, what's the next thing to make? Black Candle is really useful so you don't have to deal with stupid curses. But yeah. The really fun part begins when you now can do this. Oh look, now you have infinite pills, cards, runes, and every ingredient known to man for this character. You can literally craft yourself everything to make yourself super powerful and broken as frick right now. All because you decided to invest in those low quality items instead of the high quality ones. And look at all the items. You also now have infinite keys and infinite bombs to open all the doors that you want. You have literally everything that you could possibly need to get a good head start on the game and defeat everyone. Like, I can make C-section right now. And I'm gonna make C-section. Oh, also, all of the items that you're going to be able to pick up they are going to make things like, seriously, look at this. You now have the power to make everything in the game. All because you decided that, hey, I'm gonna put some bombs and keys together. Some bombs and coins and keys together. By the way, beware, if you do this for long enough, those things will start spawning everywhere for some reason. It's as if the game knows you're trying to be shenanigansy. Oh look, Pyromaniac. We don't need no Pyromaniac right now. Didn't need that. Oh, you can also aim the crafting bag. So if you want to hit a very specific target, like say a coin that's surrounded by a bunch of hearts, and you don't want to hit it from a very specific angle, or you're like stuck in an area where you can't get it properly, you can do that. And now look, we've got proptosis C-section. Not exactly the strongest tool in the shed, but eh. You can also get Birthright, Black Candle, use Mascara. Literally every item in the game can be obtained now from just stabbing yourself over and over again with low quality items. And now, you've officially breakfasted the game if you go long enough and hard enough. And every time you take damage, with your infinite health and stuff, you just get more stuff! Haha! Be warned though, if you don't restrain yourself, you'll be crashing your game quite a bit. Because, you'll be getting such broken tier effects and things that just kill everything. Also, I recommend grabbing Maggie's bow to make healing even more intuitive. That way, when you do drop hearts, you can pick them up to heal yourself. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been How to Use Tainted Cain Properly. Don't forget to like, comment,